Alright, another trip with 1254. I haven't been doing too much driving lately, just been busy. Also thought that 12541 was coming out, but that may have been a Hardware 3 version that rolled out to some vehicles. I'm still on 1254 and it doesn't look like that's a release for Hardware 4 vehicles. Some nice Halloween decorations here. Hopefully we get a good view of that on the way back. Well, I'm up to quite a few subscribers now, a good number of views, so I have a question for those of you that watch. I tend to mute the audio and fast forward when the car is just kind of going straight or not doing much, because I don't know if people are watching the whole video, so if I look at the YouTube metrics, it's like people tend to only watch like maybe a fifth or less total length of my videos. So I like to know, what do you guys want? Do you want a full end-to-end view? Like, do you want it all in real time? Uh, Normal speed? Do you like the speed ups when nothing's happening? Do you just want to see FSD as it performs in certain specific scenarios, but not watch the full drive? So leave a comment if you could, and tell me how you'd like me to do these videos, because my goal for these videos is still to show what FSD can do. I think FSD is wonderful. I definitely think it's the future, so I do want to promote it, but I like to be realistic about it and show how it's evolving over time. So what do you guys want to see? Do you just like these uh, relatively long drives where we're just cruising? Do you prefer when I monologue? It's an Incredibles reference there. Do you guys like any discussion? Do you just want to see the mishaps? Do you want to see complex traffic patterns? I mean, I don't know. It seems like when I started this channel, there weren't too many people making content that was just their daily drives. It seemed more like whenever there was a new release, one of your big channels like Whole Mars Blog or something would do a single long, like 30-45 minute drive and just show what it can do. There weren't a lot of creators just doing these daily drives, and now I feel like I see them everywhere. So I guess everyone had the same idea at the same time. So I don't know what I can do to help set me apart. Again, that person totally ran that red light. Wow. So I don't know what I can do to I don't know, set this channel apart. What do you guys want to see? What do you want to see that's different than what's already out there? Or do you like my content and I should just keep rolling it out as is? I spend quite a bit of time editing these videos sometimes, even though that was never my intent. Do you guys like how I call out the things I notice? Do you like the edits? Do you just want a plain video? Like, just drop some comments. Let me know what you would like to see, or rather how I could structure the content that I already would like to put out there. I will call out the student driver, though. They blew through that red light, and it was horrible. Definitely seeing more Teslas on the road, just everywhere. A couple Cybertrucks. I see more in the Tesla lot. There's a Tesla dealership nearby here. Definitely I'm seeing a lot of older models too, Model Ys and older Model 3s. I'm starting to see more of the brand new Model 3s, but not too many. I don't know where it was planning on going. I need to check my routing. Oh, it's gonna go that way. No, I'm gonna go this way. Let's see if it stays in this lane. So I've told it to go a different way, and I've done this before, and it would like try and get back over in the lane. Now it's actually taking my guidance as a detour. That's nice. Maybe that's a one-off, but so I've made a change like that before where I wanted it to make a turn, and I did that, and then the nav was straight away, so it tried to cut back over. I feel like this time it actually listened to me, so it was nice. We'll try that again. See your Cybertrucks over there. I probably count over a dozen Cybertrucks in that lot at a glance. Just doing a quick trip to Lowe's on this nice, bright, beautiful day. Sun might trip us up on the way back. We'll see. So it did actually modify the route to go entirely the way I would have gone, which is nice. I feel like I have to try that one more time. Maybe I'll intentionally trip it up on the way home. But that's really cool if it's actually taking my instructions as like a detour or a new route versus thinking I've made a mistake and trying to get back on the regular routes. Pretty neat. It's kind of the behavior I would have always expected, but I realized it wasn't behaving that way. So let's see. That's one thing I gotta fix. I know I've talked to some commenters before about the nav, the what do they call it? Sorry, I forget. I'm brain freeze. The turn-by-turn navigation that they put in. Like the Lowe's is right up here on the right. I don't know why it got in the far left lane, and it's just persistent issue. Like I don't know if you can call it a problem because it's already gotten over one lane and it'll get over again, but I wonder, it would almost be nice to have a navigational preference that says, you know, get into the appropriate turn lane based on, you know, the next navigation step or something like that. I know other people have commented on it, and I'm not the only one that feels that. You know, I was struggling whether or not to even do another video because it seemed like the FSD releases were so fast. By the time I uploaded 2, there was a new release to test, so I felt like that was kept me in a pattern of doing new videos. But I've had 12.5.4 a while and nothing on the rise, and I've already done 2 videos, and I wasn't sure, you know, if I should keep doing more in this release. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But I'll upload this one and we'll see how it goes. Funny thing I noticed though is in some of my latest videos, now that the camera's farther back, I'm very self-conscious about how I'm doing my hands or how much I'm scratching my beard and stuff. I gotta try and calm that down a little bit. Here we go. I know I mentioned testing actually Smart Summon at some point. I don't know when I'll get a chance to. It'll just happen in one of these videos. I'm not making a point to go out and test right now. There's a million videos already of people doing it. Stop sign right there. Interesting. Didn't stop at the stop sign for the parking lot. Although, yeah, it didn't stop for that one. It only slowed down for the pedestrian. That's interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to take over and park and record the trip home. Oh, I hate this turn. There you go. Now see this, so dumb. Oh, gosh, these turn lanes just take all the fun out of FSD. I should clearly be in that lane. Now we'll make up for it. This car is fast. I can lurch forward and cut over, but just kind of a pet peeve when it picks the wrong lane. And this is where it's nice just driving a Tesla, because it's so far ahead of these cars so fast. But I still contend that it was pointless to be in that lane. This will be interesting. So you should pass the bus before getting over. Yes. Cutting it a little close. That bus started moving. Technically a pass. A little close to the curb, but not too much. I felt it kind of correct, like it was oversteering, so it backed off for a moment. Alright, so we have a school bus. Stoplight's out. It's in the other lane. I'm stopping because the car in front of me stopped, but I really would have been interested to see the Tesla stopped without this car in front of us being stopped. Because that's an important test, bus safety. And we've got a green light, so the Tesla would probably want to go. Okay, I held still, that's good. Cybertruck on the road. Another Cybertruck coming out. Coming out of the big old lot. Yeah, there could be almost 24 Cybertrucks in that lot now. I mean, this is a 5-seater. I've thought about trading it in next year, seeing if they'll let me upgrade on the existing lease to a Cybertruck, but I don't think the wife's too keen on that idea. Runs through my head, though. lots, I think, where they keep the stock. So those Cybertrucks are likely being driven to the dealership um, for customers. I've only seen one around here with the wrap. It's got some purple kind of wrap on it. It's advertising for some restaurant or something. Yeah, probably had to stop because that lady was just almost straight out. FSD did not slow down for a speed hump in the road. Just when you thought you could trust. Oh, I was talking, but I like that. Those people really done up their yard this year for Halloween. Stuff like that would be great if they would allow access to the B-pillar cameras for the dash cam. See, I could hit save the dash cam right now, but I won't get the view directly off to the sides. I definitely think that's a big issue. I'm sure it's there like in an emergency. If if your car gets hit, um, those feeds are probably somewhere. I just wonder why they don't make them available to people when you save your dash cam clips. That's about the end of our drive. And yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, drop some comments below. Let me know what kind of content, how you'd like me to adjust content I already produce. And like, subscribe. See you in the next one.